Hey you guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So today in this video I'm going to be showing you a sort of simple but glam, it's going to be sparkly eyeliner type deal look. We're just going to see what happens when I start. So I know it's been a long time. I took a break, just hung out with my friends and did cheer stuff and everything. So let's get on to the video. So the first thing that we're going to do is start with eyeshadow. I already have on my foundation and primer and eyebrows and everything. So today I'm going to be using the Morphe 39A palette. This palette is beautiful. It has so many great colors that you could use all the time, use in so many different looks. They're all very pigmented. If you guys want to see a video of, I know it's a little late, but of them swatched or, anything like that, let me know. The only thing I do not like about this palette is that the colors come on a little plastic sheet. I really wish that they printed them on the palette itself instead of having a little sheet with it, because that's really inconvenient. I guess let's just jump right in. So I'm just taking a blender brush. You always want to go in with a lighter transition shade. So the first shade I'm going to use is this one here in this middle row. And I'm just going to put my brush in that and tap the excess off. I didn't realize before that I said access, and my friends were like, do you realize what you're saying? And I was like, oh no. So we're just going to be putting that all over the crease. You always want to start out with a light transition shade, so when you put your darker colors in, they blend really nicely and there isn't any harsh lines. And I'm just going to do one eye on camera and do the other off camera. And I'm going to go in with this shade, this one right here. It's in the same row. Just a little bit of a darker transition shade. It's a little more orangey. The darker you go with your colors, the further down that you want to keep your brush. Because like I said, you want it to be like seamless, no lines. So how was your guys' New Year's? What did you guys do? Did you guys go out to eat, or honestly, I just sat home and was with my family. Now I'm gonna go in with this transition shade right here. It's a little less orangey, but a little bit more brown. I'm just gonna put that in the same spot. Just a little bit below the last color we just put in. I really need to invest in a camera. If you guys know any good cameras, link them down below. The next thing I'm gonna do is take a small packing brush. It looks like this. And I'm going to make sure all the colors off of that. And I'm going to take this shade right here. It's a chocolatey brown shade, and I'm just going to define the crease a little bit with that shade. And take the blender brush that I was using earlier and make sure everything's blended out good. What I mean by that is so the color that I just put in right here, that's the dark color I just used. You don't want to you can't see any lines. You don't want to have any lines from this shade to that shade. So just make sure you blend out everything good. Now I'm just going to take a little bit of a darker shade. I'm probably going to go in with this shade right here on the same little packer brush. And see, you can see these eyeshadows are really pigmented. So you want to make sure you go with a light hand. What I mean by that is, instead of holding the brush all the way up here like you would a pencil, because if you go in like this, you're going to want to go hard with it. So the further back you pull on your brush and blend, the lighter everything will be. And if you start to bring the dark shades up too much, you can put your brush in diagonal like this and go down at your crease, and that will just try to blend them down a little bit better. Now I'm going to take another packer brush, and I'm going to go in with a darker brown shade. I'm going to start out with this shade right here, just because I don't want to start out too dark. And I'm just going to put this all over the lid. But when you use eyeshadow, you always want to start lighter and work your way darker, because if you go darker to lighter, I mean, there's really no going back once you're dark. So now I'm going to take the shade, that one right here, and this one's kind of more of a cool toned brown, but we're just going to put that right over the top of that one. And with darker shades, if you want more of the shade to pop, you want to press the shadow onto your eyelid. Okay, I don't know where my blending brush went, but I got another one. It's basically exactly the same, just a different color handle. And we're just going to blend that part up a little bit. So once that is all blended out, I'm going to take a little bit more of this shade right here, and I'm just going to put that very, very slightly above the dark shade that I just put in, just to darken that little crease up just a little bit. And I'm still using the blender brush that I was using, just so we have a little bit better of a transition between the two shades. I kind of want to darken up the middle just a little bit more. This shade again, placing that right over the top. When you get to the outside of the color, you kind of want to, like this, you want to pack in, let me get a little bit more. This you want to pack in, the rest you want to go a little light-handed and do windshield wiper motions back and forth just to blend out the edges. Like that. Now I'm going to be taking my e.l.f. liquid liner, I almost said cream liner, liquid liner, and this is in the shade Jet Black. I'm just going to take this liner, it just has a tip like this, and a trick that I do is, so when you pull it out of the little thing, you want to take the end of it and just do that to make it flat, just like that. And then it looks like that, and it's all flat. If you guys want a tutorial about like over a wing liner and how to achieve a good wing, just let me know down in the comments. And what I like to do is start right here at the corner of my eye, right there, and just go outwards with it. And you don't want to be heavy-handed, like I said. You want to have a light hand, because the out is supposed to be like, what's the word for that? Like, not harsh, it's just supposed to like gradually get lighter as you go out. So just like that. See, I just started right there at the corner and I went outwards with it. Now what I'm gonna do is just go over the lash band of my eye, and I'm just doing a very small line to begin with, just to start out so I don't go too wide. Just like that. And then I'm going to take this down here, and you can tell that it's not a wing yet, it's obviously not completed yet. I'm just going to connect that to that line right there. And I want this wing to kind of be a little bit dramatic, because we are going to add a little glitter to it. But you guys can make your wings however you want. If you don't want it this big, that's fine. You can make it smaller. I just did that so you could see the glitter a little bit better. Then you just want to follow the rest of your eye all the way through until you are happy with how your wing turned out. Now we're just going to add a little bit of glitter. So I recently purchased the Stila, I don't know how you guys pronounce it, Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow. That's what the packaging looks like. And this is in the shade Gold Goddess. And I've tried this out once already, and I really, really like it. I think it's really nice and pretty. So this is the little thing it comes in. Comes in a thing like this. And when you open it up, it has a little doe foot applicator on it, just like a lipstick does. Don't mistake it for a lipstick because it is an eyeshadow. I'm going to take a little pencil, eyeliner brush, whatever you want to call it, like this one, and I'm just going to take the end of this and I'm going to coat the end of my little eyeliner brush with it. This is what it looks like now that it has this stuff on it. You can see how glittery and pigmented it is. I'm going to try to stay up here so you guys can see, but I'm also going to be looking in my mirror. So now I'm just going to go right over the top, like right over the end of that eyeliner, and just have a little bitty line of glitter on that for you guys. So you want to make sure that the end is not gloppy or gloopy or whatever you want to call it, because you want to have a good line. So I'm just going to do that right here. And it's easier if you look down. So like since my eyes are hooded, if I look down like this and do it so I can see what I'm doing a little bit better. Just like that. And I did get out of the little, like I kind of went over the wing right there at the bottom, so I'm going to go back over that with my eyeliner. This does take a minute to dry, so if you want to get on your phone or whatever you want to do while that's drying. I'm just going to take a little bit more eyeliner and touch that up really quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, here is both eyes done. And so now I'm just going to take a few of the transition shades that I used above on my eyes below on the waterline. So I'm just going to start out with this one right here. And I'm just taking my little blending brush and I'm just going right at my waterline, just to add some color down here. We're going to go with the shade right here, because we don't want this to be too dark down here, just have a little bit of color. Now we're going to make sure everything is blended out. Don't want any harsh lines. Alrighty guys, so this is the final look with lashes and bronzer and everything on, highlighter, everything. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I think it turned out really pretty. These Still Liquid eyeshadows are beautiful. I really do recommend those. They are on the pricier side. They are $24, I believe. You can get them at Sephora or Ulta. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a comment down below telling me what to film next, because honestly I really don't know what to film. So just let me know what you guys want to see. Make sure to give this video a big like, and if you haven't subscribed, please do already. I'm going to try in 2018 to film and upload more for you guys. So yep, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching. Bye guys.